I came to Kodak, I think it was about 1984. I was in the instrument department, so the instrument workshop was in Building 12, and it was Building 12 was maintenance and construction, and it was quite big. Their maintenance systems were good, their maintenance strategies were good, their engineering was good. They didn't buy cheap equipment. It's nice to work on. We had quite a lot of workshop. There was a full machine shop there, which had CNC equipment and so forth. Had the instrument workshop, electrical workshop, huge carpenter shop, and a very big plumbing and sheet metal workshops. And the plumbers were not average plumbers. So they did a lot of high quality stainless steel pipe work for the production areas. The design engineers would get their brief, and they would have to come up with their designs, and then they would have to come up with the equipment to match their control strategies, and they would bring their drawings down to us in the workshops. We would go through the drawings with them and assign people to it. I was assigned the powerhouse because my background in steam and power and so forth, so I was there with one other guy. We used to look after it between us. That was, a sad time. It really was. It was, how would you say? Well, we were there just to make sure that things were bled down and safe. Plus, the powerhouse still ran, not as a powerhouse, but but we supplied steam and so forth for the different departments until they moved off site. So there was quite a few of the trades stayed for the dismantling. Yeah, a lot of it, we were watching the stuff that we looked after for years being dismantled and sent to scrap. That was a bit strange. But, my son's funny, like, we're doing a job at home and we need a particular tool or something like that. And I said, I can see exactly where that is on the shelf at Kodak. And the boy says, "Get over it, Dad, it's gone."